Hey everyone, it's Saul. The Oscars are tomorrow, and because it's been a tradition on this channel, I'll be giving my picks and predictions for this year's award ceremony. Before getting into things, I will not be discussing the following categories because I don't want to talk about categories where I haven't seen the majority of the films. The first award I'll be talking about today is the new one, casting. I think the Academy will go with Sinners with this one, and I'm completely fine with that. I think Sinners was perfectly cast. If I got to pick this one, I'd probably go in between Hamnet or Marty Supreme. But probably Hamnet on this one because just for the casting of that little kid, Jackie B. Jube, who had that exceptional performance in that film. And I think Sentimental Value was snubbed for this category because I think that one just has. That's actually probably the one I'd go with if it was nominated. For makeup and hairstyling, I'm pretty sure the Academy will go with Frankenstein, but there is a chance Sinners could possibly pull this one off. And I probably, for my personal pick, also go with Frankenstein. I didn't love the film, but it's undeniable how exceptional the makeup work is for this one. Next up, we have costume design. And again, right now I'm kind of leaning towards Frankenstein, but there's so many films in this category that I could easily pick for my personal pick. And honestly, I think the Oscars could go with Sinners on this one. If Sinners is going to have this, if Sinners will win Best Picture, I think we will know early when it takes away some of these technical categories, because I think that will be the sign of the Sinners sweep. But as of now, I do not think that will happen, so I'm pretty sure the Academy will go with Frankenstein. If I personally had to pick this, I think I'd go with Marty Supreme or Sinners, but every single film here is deserved. Production design is where it gets a little complicated for me, because I do think Frankenstein will win this again, kind of stealing all these technical categories with production design, costume design, and makeup and hairstyling. But I think Sinners, if it can win Best Picture and have this incredible night, I think it could steal a lot of these technical categories away from Frankenstein and maybe win back some of them. And I think there's a good chance that if Sinners wins production design, it could go on to win Best Picture and have that sweep. And if I got to pick this, I would probably, honestly, every single film here has just brilliant production design, and I don't even have a preference here. Any of them could win, and I'd be happy. For visual effects, I'm pretty sure Avatar: Fire and Ash will walk away with this one, but I think Sinners does have a chance, and if Sinners does win this, I think Sinners could really have that really exceptional night and pull off a lot of wins. And if I personally got to pick this, I guess I'd just go with Sinners. For sound, I'm pretty sure the Academy is going to go with F1, and if I got to pick this award, I'd go with One Battle After Another or Sinners. I heard Seurat has really unique and powerful sound design, so I'm going to try to check that one out as soon as I can. For original song, unless Sinners is able to walk away with this huge sweep and just win everything, the award is definitely going to Golden for K-Pop Demon Hunters. If I got to pick this, I would go with the Sinners song though. The scene associated with that song is actually just unreal. For original score, I'm almost confident that the Oscars can go to Sinners, but if I got to pick this award, I would give it to One Battle After Another. That piano-driven score is both memorable and very powerful. For animated feature, I'm ashamed to say that I've only seen one of the 5 nominees, which was K-Pop Demon Hunters, and from what I've heard, this wasn't the strongest year for animated films, but nevertheless, I should have seen more of them. And it's kind of obvious that the Oscar will be going to K-Pop Demon Hunters. And because I've only seen one, I guess that's my pick. For international feature film, I really wish I saw more of the nominees, because as of now, I've only seen The Secret Agent and Sentimental Value. Next year, I'm really going to make sure to lock in on some more international films. But I think the Oscar is going to Sentimental Value, just because it had the most nominations out of any of these international films. For my pick, it is very close between The Secret Agent and Sentimental Value. I think both of those films are really great, but just because of the emotional impact and some of the really mind-blowing performances, I am going to go with Sentimental Value. For cinematography, I think One Battle After Another will walk away with a really deserved win, but for my personal pick, I would go with Train Dreams. That's honestly my favorite looking film of the year. I just cannot get enough of the cinematography in that. Truly beautiful stuff. For editing, I think One Battle After Another will walk away with another win here. And if I got to pick this award, I would also go with One Battle After Another, just due to how effortless the editing is. It is just so tight that this 3-hour film doesn't even feel like 3 hours. The time flew right by, and the editing was insanely captivating and really like elevated the intensity of the film. For adapted screenplay, it's kind of obvious to me that One Battle After Another will walk away with its third award here. And if I got to pick this award, I would also just go with One Battle After Another due to how compelling and layered that story is. For original screenplay, I think this is one of the most obvious of the night again, and it's going to go to Sinners. If I got to pick this, it would honestly be a three-way tie between Marty Supreme's Sentimental Value and Sinners. But right now I'm leaning slightly towards Sinners because that script is just awesome. A very deserved win. For actor in a supporting role, I'm honestly a little bit conflicted. For a while, I thought Sean Penn was definitely going to walk away with this award. But recently, I've been thinking it would just be such a legendary moment in the Oscars if Delroy Lindo could walk away with this award. And is why I think he actually will win this one. So right now, I'm honestly just slightly leaning towards Delroy Lindo winning this one, which would just be really cool to happen. If I got to pick this, it would just be this one's really close, but I think I would give it to Stellan Skarsgård. His performance is subtle, but very beautiful and powerful. It really sticks with you. It's one of those memorable performances that I think will stay with me for a while, and is why I would give it to him. For actress in a supporting role, I think Teyana Taylor will walk away with this one, but I think Wunmi Mosaku has actually a very solid chance at this one too. But I think the Oscars will give it to Teyana Taylor. If I got to pick this one, this is actually very difficult. Both of the Sentimental Value performances here are extremely strong. Sadly, I wasn't able to check out Weapons, so I don't know about Amy Madigan's performance, but I heard it was good. And honestly, if I got to pick this, I'd also go with Teyana Taylor. She was just really a force to be reckoned with in that movie. For actor in a leading role, I think Michael B. Jordan will win this one for his exceptional performance as twins in Sinners. But I think Timothée Chalamet still has a little bit of a chance. But as of now, Michael B. Jordan is my frontrunner. But for my personal pick, I would give Timothée Chalamet the award for Best Actor. Actress in a leading role might just be the easiest award of the night because I think the Academy is definitely going to give it to Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. My personal pick, though, would also be Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. I think she just gives a very emotional and just perfect performance in that film. I really love that one. But every single person here, I wasn't able to check out If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, and I heard Rose Byrne is really great in that movie, so I should see that. But every single person here, Emma Stone, like this was a very good year for actress in a leading role category, and I think anybody deserves it really. For directing, I think it's where One Battle After Another could really step up to take the lead in the Best Picture race, because I think the Academy just slightly, I just have a feeling they will give it to PTA for One Battle After Another. And my personal pick is honestly just really close. Like, literally everybody here is deserved. So, I honestly don't even feel like, I don't think I'm qualified to give my pick when I just love every single person here so much. I'm not trying to single out someone above the rest when I think every single director just gives it their all and really does amazing in all 5 of these films. Now for the award of the night, Best Picture. It has come down to 2 films, One Battle After Another and Sinners. So many people are split on what is going to walk away with this award. And although Sinners has a record-breaking 16 nominations, right now, for some reason, I just have a feeling. I kind of sense One Battle After Another is going to walk away with the win. For what I predicted, I think One Battle After Another is going to walk away with more big wins than Sinners. I do think One Battle After Another is going to win cinematography and editing, and especially if it wins directing, then I think it will be really ahead of Sinners for this Best Picture win. I do think Sinners has an incredibly good chance, especially if it starts to win some of the technical categories like sound or production design. If Sinners is going to win, I think I might know pretty early when it starts winning some of those smaller categories, maybe like costume or something. And maybe Sinners will just have this large sweep and get like 10 Oscars or something. But I do have a slight hunch that One Battle After Another is going to walk away with the win. It's honestly very hard to pick my favorite film here because this is one of the best groups of Best Picture nominees I've ever seen. Besides F1, these are all some of my favorite films of the year. Right now I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards Marty Supreme. As my favorite, but almost every single film here is incredibly deserved, and I could honestly go with any other film and just be happy with my choice. Train Dreams is also just one of my favorite films, if I just had to put that out there. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave your picks and predictions down below in the comments.